It's week 5 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Saints and the reigning NFC champs coming up next.
Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today.
They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the...
Off play action. Woodard. Allen has it left side. And he goes out right around the 39. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now a carry for Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Over the middle, complete. That's Stewart. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now hang on here. Looks like we have an injured player. Yeah, Mark Andrews is in some discomfort. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Stewart, right side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints 7-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Now they try the right side here. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen. 19 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top-5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Woodard.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Here's Daniels.
He completes it to Stewart. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Now Daniels.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To throw is Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to throw again.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1.
Off the play fake. Woodard, he's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll run with Allen. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now
as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Brings up second and 4.
Up the middle they go. Keys, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. St. Clair, and boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, That'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He finds his man, complete. That's Wells. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Woodard. And that's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Woodard able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Woodard. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Allen. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Woodard. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Woodard underneath to Allen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So here is Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They start the drive with a give to Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Woodard. And that'll be incomplete.
incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Back to throw. Woodard.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Washington offense set to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. To the air goes Daniels.
And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Daniels looking to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following the fumble recovery, Woodard buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now.
Looking to throw. Woodard. There's Chris Olave. Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player, and not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Rams who are out in front as those teams approach halftime. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down the turnpike to see what's happening with the Eagles at home in Philadelphia. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets at halftime. The Eagles looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Desmond Ridder with a couple of touchdown passes. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They are all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. Up the middle they go. Keys. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Right back to him on first down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Woodard. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Woodard. And his throw is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
From the gun on 3rd down. Woodard. Caught by Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Woodard got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wells. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Woodard got his tight end. That's complete. That's Wells. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Keys, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Commanders Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Second and 5. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 21. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Keys, a strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Call it a big loss of 10 there. And it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. He finds his man complete. That's Pratt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Pratt. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Woodard throwing the out route and complete. That's Wells. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wells. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up third and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on third and 1.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw. Woodard. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tie game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
At the 50-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys, and they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. He's got McLaurin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. He's back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Again from the 15, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost at fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, obviously not much time left. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. He may go. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them. An absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
Now the try here for the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Commanders,
they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.